Hello YouTube, this is Jeremy Angel yet again with another deck profile. Okay, this one so far is one that I've been wanting to try out for a while. It's a mixture of Dark Magician and Buster Blader. And it goes into Synchros and XCs pretty well too, but... Alright, here you go. You have Gale the Whirlwind, Frequency Magician. There's 3 of this, but I go on take only 2 at the moment. Because Frequency's good, but I keep the 3rd one in my side deck. And he, for those who don't know him, well, whenever this is normal summoned, you place a spell counter on it, maximum 1. You can remove 1 spell counter from this card, and have 1 face-up monster you control gain 500 attack until the end phase. It's very useful. 2 Starlight Tuner. Alright, then obviously, 2 Dark Magicians. I was going to have 3, but it clogged up the deck. You have 3 skilled Dark Magicians, which these are why I only have 2 Dark Magicians, because this summons Dark Magician from hand, deck, or graveyard by attributing this with 3 counters on him, 3 spell counters. Every time a spell card is activated, you place a spell counter on that. Now Buster Blader. This gains 500 attack for each dragon-type monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard. It's already 26, and it's a level 7. So it's the same as Dark Magician for level, and it's just 100 under. And that's 2 of that as well. And this is the exact same as skilled Dark Magician. It's just the light attribute, and the name's a little bit different, but it goes for Buster Blader instead of Dark Magician. Exact same effect, just for him. So that's why there's only 2 of him. Then you have Crystal Seer. When she's flipped, usually set her, let her be attacked, or sometimes some people are even brave enough to go and flip her while it's during their turn, leaving her in attack. But she allows you pick up, not draw, but pick up the top 2 cards of your deck, and 1 goes to your hand, the other you send to the bottom of your deck. And here, Magician of Faith, I'm glad they brought her back. She allows you to add 1 spell card back from your graveyard to your hand. And, she's an old one back from the days when the Joey deck was big. But, yeah, she's limited to 1, but very good for this deck. Flip effect as well, though. Okay, Magical Undertaker. He's a flip effect, and whenever he's flipped, then you target a level 4 lower spellcaster type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. This one's the one that you use for Magician of Faith or Crystal Seer for the most part. And there's 2 of him. Then you have Blackwing Zephrys the Elite. He's just to get a monster on the field if you don't have anything. Help you synchro too if you need it. Defender the Magical Knight. I did have 3. Traded the deck to my friend. Only got back 1. It's fine. But either way, the deck usually calls for 2 of him. He has a spell counter on him as soon as he's summoned that keeps him from being destroyed or any spellcaster, but only once. Alright. Then you have 2 Spell Power Grasp. I only have 2. I need a 3rd one to make this deck good. And 1 Magical Citadel of Endymion. I need 3 of that total. But this one, you play it, place a spell counter on 1 card that you can place a spell counter on. You're most likely going to get a second one because most cards that you put them on, they get a spell counter for every spell activated. And this one adds another Spell Power Grasp to your hand. But you can only activate 1 per turn. And this pretty much, if any card that has spell counters on it is destroyed, they go straight to this card. And that's only if this is face up. You can remove a spell counter, keep this card from being destroyed, and, well, you can once per turn use spell counters from this card to activate a card's effect that uses spell counters. 1 Day of Peace, that's to add on draw power, keep you from taking damage. Wonder Wand, I got this at 2, was going to have it at 3, couldn't find room. It's one thing with this deck, it's hard to get room for the cards you need. And this allows you to draw 2 cards if you tribute the monster that's equipped with, but the monster also gains 500 attack if it's equipped with it. Dark Hull for those horrible situations where you got nothing to go with. This sends your Dark Magician or Buster Blader to the graveyard, and it allows you to have a lot more speed with the deck. Alright, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, take care of your opponent's back row. A Hollow Swords Revealing Light. This is one of my prized possessions in this deck. It's good for letting you build up your field. A good amount of this deck is dark, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with this. It adds draw power, 2 cards. You get to draw with that. And 2 Mirror Force. Compulsory Evacuation Device. I missed this at 3. It's too bad it's only at 1. Spellbinding Circle is just good for stall. Here are 2 of the trap cards. Well, one of them that is the heart of this deck for the most part. This one, while you have this here, you activate it and you remove 2 spell counters from your side of the field, anywhere from your side of the field, and target 1 Dark Magician or Buster Blader in your grave, and you special summon it. And then 2 Dimensional Prisons. These cards, well, recently were brought to being a lot easier to get because they came out in this new structure deck. But anyway, a bunch of my friends helped me get the cards for this. Dylan Mish, he helped me out, and Jay Storks, he actually got me a good majority of this deck. But they helped me with a lot of my cards. You can look me up or Jay for further videos on YouTube. And, well, just like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Please check out more videos. And in the comments, leave like suggestions for decks you might want to see. Alright, well, bye YouTube. Have a good time.